Okay, it's working. Good morning and welcome, students, parents, faculty, staff, and guests. It's quite amazing how time flies when you are working in or attending school. Yes, students, it goes as fast for us as it does for you. One day we're starting the school year, and before you know it, the Christmas break is here. And then suddenly, the end of the year ceremonies and the last day of school. Students, I'm not sure if you remember or not, but I became the principal here when some of you were at ECA and in second grade. Over the past 4 years, your grade level class has lost due to moving and gained some great people to become the class you are today. This year, you really came together as a group and accomplished many good things that I believe your teachers are going to comment on later. Elementary's loss is middle school's gain. As you continue to move through your school career, with every move from elementary to middle to high school, and ultimately graduation at the end of high school, you will experience more independence and responsibility. They go hand in hand. Please remember, though, that you still need your parents and your teachers, so please continue to listen to them, even when you think you know more and you're right. Thank you for an excellent school year. I wish you all well as you continue your school career here or in another place. We will miss you. Take care. And once again, don't forget to listen to your parents and your teachers as you continue your journey. Now our students will treat us with a song. Thank you.
First of all, before we do our song, I'd like to tell you a little bit of a story behind it and about this class. This class, the whole fifth grade, when I say this whole class, I had a really great year with them. We accomplished so much more than I ever thought I could do with fifth graders. And when I said we were going to do a musical, we did a musical. When I said we were going to do a big dance, we did a big dance. When I said we're going to do a classic rock song, all right, let's do it. And when it came down to the end of the year and we were needing to fill some time in between the musical, we started a song, and it just started with this. And that's it. And then together with their help, we made a poem about some of the things we were going to miss in fifth grade and some of the things we were excited about moving to next year. So this thing is called Climbing Up the Mountain. And I'm going to step down here and I'm going to ask everyone who is on the stage to stand up. Everybody stand up. Everybody who's going to be on the stage, quietly walk on the stage. Speakers sit down. Instrumentalists, quietly walk to your instruments. Do not make a sound as soon as you grab the instrument. Thank you.
Freedom. New beginning. Fifth grade finish. Cap and gown. up the. We are moving on, climbing up the. We are moving on, climbing up the. We are moving on. We will miss our teachers saying hi each morning.
Going to the field when the sun comes up.
Hearing all the little ones laughing and playing.
Soccer twice a day with all of my friends.
We have an exceptional group of fifth graders. They all wrote some reflections on the year, and 2 students were selected by their classmates to share those reflections. I'd like to introduce first Rebecca Bucco from 5A.
Getting together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success. This quote is important to me because 5th grade wasn't about being alone or lonely. Rather, it was about the teamwork. And at the beginning of the year, we were separated. And one by one, we hung on to one another. And it was clear that we weren't going through this 5th grade journey alone. In the beginning, we were solitary ants, trying to get a leaf. Alone, you can't get one leaf. But to get many ants working together can get you a pile. Most people think 5th grade is about working and sitting in the classroom all day. But I think it's about the friends we made by working as a team. To me, this class is family, something that will never be forgotten. Together we are much more. We are the key to moving on to 6th grade. In the beginning, we were scared of being excluded, falling behind, being alone. 5th grade proved to be so much more. When one of us falls behind or needs help, we'll be there, standing by your side. We practice this by doing team exercises most Fridays. We play games, like the post games, the ball and tube games, the independent or partnership dodgeball. And the best part was, we always shook hands in the end. The mini Olympics, we were divided in groups. My group had my back and they weren't mad at me or the other teams when we lost. The last Mission Impossible challenge of the mini Olympics required our skills and ability to rely on each other by trying to find a way past the obstacles. If one team member lost, the whole team had to return back. Pass me the rope, push the scooter, pull me back. Good idea, let's try it. Everyone was important to build the bridge to the other side of the court. One time I fell, causing the whole team to fall behind. But I didn't hear any mumbling or any negative words. Surprisingly, no one was angry at me, and I felt so happy and relieved. We are not a team because we work together. We are a team because we respect, care, and trust each other. You know what? This code is more important than you realize. People don't force us to work together. We are a team because we chose to be friends. You can't be a team if you don't respect each other. Before we earned our privileges, our class had to work hard to be in a quiet line. 5th grade had to be put to the test. Can you imagine one person talks no recess for the rest of us? You might feel bad for us. Wrong. Our class together tried to be quiet. No one was acting silly or purposely trying to ruin someone's day. We acted mature, and that's how we earned our privileges. Together, anything is possible, so it's a bridge to 6th grade. Another valued trait of teammates is that you have to know you're not the only one on the team. Everyone plays a part. Me and my friends had to make a dance for PE. The 3 friends and I had to be creative and had to use our time wisely, not arguing or wasting anyone's time. In my opinion, our dance was outstanding. We were a perfect team. 4th grade, 3rd grade, 2nd grade, etc. were always grades where people argue, which is okay unless it happens too often. In 5th grade and now in our group, no one was judged, no one's excluded. Let's try it, good idea. Maybe you could do this. How about, this is how our dialogue always went. When one of my friends would share an idea, we would listen and use it. That way all ideas were included and respected. This is how 5th grade acted very often. 5th grade meant a lot of things to me. I never would have enjoyed it if it weren't for my friends, my classmates, my teachers. Sometimes working together is hard, but with my 5th grade class, we were unstoppable. We weren't solitary ants anymore. We were the ants that held on to one another to go through 5th grade. Some of my friends will move away. Some of them won't even be that close friends anymore. And although I'm moving on, and my friends are moving on too, 5th grade is never over, not truly. 5th grade will never leave me. It will stay in a special place in my heart. 5th grade meant to me more than working, studying, or tests. This fantastic year was about the friends we made. We began this together, we finished it together. And then we started again, a bright new start, the start of middle school. This is what 5th grade meant to me.
And for the 5B speech, we have a wreath.
Good morning. As a 5th grader, we're sprouting a new little seed right now. We have learned everything we can in these past years in elementary school. Now it's time for a new beginning so we can advance in life. Our years in elementary school is now a dream, and we need to think of what's going to happen after we finish this year. Right now, we're growing a new seed from the tree we were in elementary. Let me put it to you this way. Imagine 5th graders as a tree. Why trees, you might be wondering? Well, listen, and you'll know. When we first came into the school, we were just a little sprout. Even though we came at different times, we were the same age. We have been planted on the ground to choose our future and determine what we will be. Right now, we are still growing. From the first day that we came into the school as a sapling, we have done a lot and seen a lot. Now, it's time to move on. It's time to move on to a different type of lifestyle and learn our ways around new things. When I came into school the first day, which is 5 years ago, I was pretty nervous, and I bet we all were. Every single time I went to school, I had no idea what to do. But when I started to peek out of the soil and see the sunlight for the first time, I learned how to behave, and now I start to realize what to do. Throughout the first few years, I was still unsure, and I always needed help. But I soon learned how to make friends and how to take care of myself in the school. In 5th grade, we have grown into a full tree, and we matured throughout the whole year. Even if we faced angry teachers and friends that were leaving, we were able to learn because we had to grow up. Sometimes a bear scratches your trunk, like when we get into an argument with somebody, or your tree is caught in a forest fire, just like somebody bullying you. Even though we might have faced worse days than other people, we were still able to become stronger and live through everything that the teacher or nature has thrown at us. Cold prompts, essays, tests, a big pile of homework. And even though a lot of storms have tested us, we kept on growing. We have learned everything to get us prepared for a new lifestyle. And if we remember what to do, we will grow as big as a tree in the school. We have had our ups and downs like storms and rainy days, but we have grown and we have learned everything to move on to a bigger life. Yet, school was not always this way. There were times when you had to face things that we didn't know how to face, like when an axeman was trying to cut your tree, or somebody was starting to bully you. There are people out there who will help us no matter what happened. They'll defend you even through the darkest times. These are our friends and our family. They are what we call heroes. These heroes are always there, and they're what keeps us alive. Thanks to these heroes, we were able to grow to what we are right now. They're there to help us live through all of your darkest times and all of the things that we thought were impossible. So remember the first few years of this life as a tree. But can you believe that before, you're just a little seed waiting to grow? Now we have grown to a wise and great tree that can't be toppled by the greatest of storms. In middle school, it's time to move on. We are no longer kids. We are preteens, and we are expected to act like one. It's like your tree is dying, actually changing. But that's not where your story ends. We are changing, but not our spirit. Your tree is dropping little seeds everywhere, and it'll all start over. Right now, we're still here. The only difference is that middle school is going to push us to the limits, and it will be much, much more challenging. There will be new storms and bears, maybe even a forest fire. But we have knowledge from this year that will help us move on to next year. Right now, our seed is being planted onto the ground again to set a path that will let us become the best we can be. This group of 5th graders has set a path that they can't change. These 5th graders are able to become successful no matter what happens. We will still face a lot of storms, but we will live through them and we will grow into a mighty tree. If we set our path correctly, it will always be right and nobody can change it. Not your mom, not your dad, and not your siblings. Because this is the soil in which you planted your seed in. Some will have more problems than others, but that is all right. Everything will be fine and it will all go smoothly. Even when it seems like it's too difficult, remember your friends and family. Remember how they stopped everybody from hurting us. Middle school shouldn't change that about our friends. You're just seeds right now, waiting for our first glimmer of sunshine to light our way. We will grow and always remember that the future isn't a problem. All you need to know is how you feel right now. We need to wait for that glimmer of sunshine to light our way. This is one of our last days in elementary school, and all we need to do is be patient. Trees will find a way to grow around new things like middle school. We have friends, teachers, and family members that'll help us until the end. We have done a lot. Now we have to get ready to face even more storms. Even though we might not see every tree next year, there will be more trees and more friends. But we won't forget the seed and how much we have grown throughout the year, thanks to the people who has helped us, especially all of our teachers in elementary school and our parents. If you're leaving, there will be more friends for you. It will take a while, then it will feel like home. For everybody else that's still here, we will continue the journey that we have started. We are not trees in different backyards. No, you're just one unique tree in the whole forest, just like you are a unique student in a school. Thank you.
Okay. At Escuela Campo Alegre, we give some special awards that I would like to tell you about now. These awards will be presented later. You'll get the certificate later in the ceremony as students are called up by class. But I would like to help you understand the criteria for each award before we begin. The descriptions for these awards can be found in your program. Okay. The first is the Campo Way Inspiring Excellence Award. It is awarded to any student who has achieved above standard in the Campo Way for all 3 semesters. The students who will receive these awards are
from 5A, Sam, Isabel Betancourt, Rebecca, Elka, Alejandro, Marina, Isabel Redondo, Bruno, Jose, Ellie, Chebin, Ekaterina. Good job.
And for 5B, if you could stand up when I call your name. Arif, Chantal, Cassandra, Mauro, Marta, Maya, Sophia, and Sungbin.
We also have an award, the Presidential Award for Educational Excellence. And this is marked with a gold seal. This is given to students who achieve above standard in all core academic subjects and 80% score in the 80th percentile or above on their MAP tests in math and reading. They also have above standards on every part of the Campo Way. The students who receive a Presidential Award for gold in 5A, and since I forgot that part, if you could stand. Rebecca, Elka, Ekaterina, and Cheben.
And from 5B, they are Arif, Cassandra, Maya, Sophia, and Sungbin. And the next one is the Presidential Award for Educational Achievement, and this one's marked with a silver. And it is given to students who show outstanding educational growth and improvement, but do not meet the criteria for the Presidential Award Gold. This is demonstrated as an unusual commitment to learning and academics, and to encourage, or this is award is to encourage students who work hard and give their best effort in school. And
in 5A, Samuel, Ellie, Marina, and Isabel Redondo.
And from 5B, it's Ricardo, Diogo, and Marta.
We have a few other special awards, in addition to the ones that we'll call when everyone comes up, that recognize special achievement in citizenship, the arts, athletics. Students, if we call your name, please stand up to be recognized. You'll receive certificates again when you come up later to the stage. First is the Martha Posner Citizenship Award. This is given to one boy or girl from each class who demonstrates the highest level of citizenship. This is a student who is just always there for their classmates. I'm pleased to announce from 5A, Isabel Betancourt.
And for 5B, it was tough, but Maya Rodriguez. And
Specialist.
Yep. Congratulations to these students. And now we have some awards from the specialist teachers.
The Physical Education Award was a very difficult decision because we have a lot of talent and a lot of good skills from these students. This award was based on sportsmanship, talent, effort, ability to perform all sports or the sports we did in class with high skill level, the ability to speak up for your classmates and play by the rules. The first one goes to Rebecca. And the second one goes to Arif.
Good morning. On behalf of the Spanish department, I would like to give this recognition to both classes. It's been a great school year, and as a Spanish teacher, I would like to say a few words in Spanish. Para los alumnos de no nativo, non-native students, la clase de Miss Barreto quiere reconocer a las siguientes estudiantes. El señor Arif Bascara, excelente trabajo, siempre mostró su mejor esfuerzo en las clases. Sanbin Son, excelente estudiante, la conozco, tuve el agrado de ser su maestra el año pasado. Y Ellie Hobart, felicitaciones. Para los alumnos de nativos se reconoce un excelente esfuerzo, una persistencia durante todo el año, gran responsabilidad, respetuosos con sus compañeros, amantes de su lengua nativa, lo cual me gusta mucho decirlo, se lo llevan las hermanas Redondo, ambas. Y de parte de Miss Velázquez, que como algunos de ustedes saben es su último año en la escuela, es un honor entregarle también el premio a Marina Martins por su gran esfuerzo, perseverancia y excelente adaptación a la clase de español. Y finalmente, para mi clase, otra estudiante que también demostró inmensas capacidades, mucha responsabilidad y un grandísimo esfuerzo durante todo el año, la señorita Sofía Servino.
For music, the first student has shown incredible growth as far as seeing her confidence improve over the year, her tone, everything about her voice. She really put herself out there, and then I found out, oh, she can act too. So the first one goes to Ekaterina. This second student, I didn't know he had a voice until about the middle of the year, and we finally got it out of him. On top of this, he was an excellent, excellent percussionist down here, and I'd like to present this award to Mauro.
This being my last year here at Escuela Campo Alegre after 26 years, I wanted to spend a little time just talking to this group of kids before I actually gave the awards out. And as I was getting ready this morning to come here to school, I was thinking, what can I tell this group of students that I've had since second grade that I think it's important that you take with you to middle school, to high school, beyond? What would be something that I would want them to take with them? And what came to my mind was keep art close to your heart. And what I mean by that is make art something important in your life. I've tried to make my art classes with you a fun place to learn. I've tried to make the projects fun projects, colorful projects, projects where you could put into your creativity, where you would probably think, no, I can't do that, and then you realize, hey, yes, I was able to do it. And that you really can if you put your heart into it. So wherever life takes you, whatever you end up doing when you grow up, a career, hopefully art will always be important to you, and you will be able to use or remember this good experience that you had in art in elementary and keep it as something important in your life. So I'm here to present the Betsy Ross Jones Art Award, and this award is actually given to two students, one boy and one girl in 5th grade who have demonstrated a high standard of work in art throughout the year. This year, however, I want to honor more than just the standard of finished artwork. I want to recognize the creativity, curiosity, dedication, and interest shown by the honored students when creating every art project in class. The girl receiving this award is very talented. She consistently produces outstanding work. She's very creative and has successfully used a wide variety of media and techniques, and has developed the confidence to independently modify and enhance her work as it progresses. Her perseverance, craftsmanship, focus, and commitment to doing her best has been commendable. I won't tell you who she is yet. The boy receiving this award is a student who, since I've known, has always enjoyed art, and whenever possible has somehow been involved in doing some art-related project. He is very creative, and although many times he loses his focus and can spend a great deal of time chatting with his friends, his creativity and imaginative solutions in expressing ideas is amazing. He is what you would call a lifelong artist. I am pleased to honor the following students as the recipients of the 2014-2015 Betsy Ross Jones Art Award. These two young artists are Sumbung Song and Ricardo Bracho. All the best to everybody.
So we have a Researchers Award, and this group was so much fun to do research with. They'd really get into it. They YouTube, library books, websites, online databases, and when I was thinking of this award to whom to give it to, it was very difficult, but then a couple kids came to mind because they'd always jump out of their seats and have to show me something about every 3 minutes. And so from 5A, the Researchers Award goes to Bruno. And from 5B to Andreas.
it was really nice having the split this year with social studies and science and getting to teach everyone in science. In science, there's the Meili Sanchez Award. And this just goes to a student for showing outstanding achievement, but also for showing creativity and curiosity. And yeah, well, being a great science student. So I would like to recognize 4 students from 5A, Elka Feller and Samuel. Thanks. And from 5B, Maya and Diogo. Thank you. Let me flip my pages around. It's truly been an amazing year, one full of memories. So a few words for 5A. I have a red school bus on a bulletin board in my classroom. It kind of tracks our progress through the year. I put it up initially, my thought being that I wouldn't have to change bulletin boards all year because I'm not that good at bulletin boards. So it turned out that this was a great timeline for us. It became a way for the students, as the bus moved along, we added pictures of what we were doing to kind of gain a sense of all that was happening. Every day Alejandro would move it just a little bit as it would inch along. Unbelievably, it's at the finish line. This bus has kept a record of our events and moments. We've had many great moments. 5A, I can't thank you enough. You're an amazing class. Some of these memories from seeing you guys at the White Shirt Olympics, hiking through the jungle for science, becoming different explorers, going to Topa Tapui. I look at where the bus has been, I see all of your birthdays and the tasty cakes that came along with it. Your work as Red Hats in the field of toys. It wasn't just the big events I'll remember, though it was the little things too. They happened every day. I think these were things that really kind of define who you guys were. Meeting you every day up on the field and marching down, seeing your smiles, singing the anthem. You helped me learn the national anthem. Go math! I'll remember your diligent collection of bookmarks every day on library day. Marina and Rebecca, I think, each have over 80 bookmarks from Miss Feller. I think I will remember hearing Alacas more times than I needed to, okay? More than I needed to. During silent reading, it was guaranteed that if someone said, achoo, someone else would say, salud, and then they'd say, thank you, and then they'd say, you're welcome, without fail. I'll remember during our read-alouds and the hairstyle and massage train that would get set up. So every day, you guys would work hard. You'd take care of each other. You'd try new things. Every day wasn't perfect. There were days that you were mean to each other, days you got frustrated, okay? Days when things didn't go how you wanted. But you guys worked through it. You found a way, you experimented, and you learned. You're still learning, and next year in 6th grade, it's going to be great. If you support each other, help each other, cheer each other on. I'm going to miss you guys, and I'm really proud of you. In some ways, I feel like the bus driver of that red bus, kind of watching you in the mirror. But then I think back to the bus ride to Topa Tapui, and it was so loud that maybe I don't want to be the bus driver. But I do want to let you know I've been watching you, and again, I am so proud of you. Good job, 5A. You got style. Could you please welcome 5A? I'm going to introduce each student and then also any of the awards that they have won. I don't have all the specials, so I'm just going to go with the class. Yusuf Abu Khamia, Outstanding Compassion for Others Award. Samuel Bentz, Presidential Silver and Inspiring Excellence. Wait a minute. Isabel Betancourt, Inspiring Excellence and the Martha Posner Citizenship Award. Juan David Borges, who's shown outstanding improvement this year in reading. Rebecca Bucco, Presidential Gold and Inspiring Excellence. Elka Feller, Presidential Gold and Inspiring Excellence. And also, perfect attendance this year. Never missed a day.
She missed you.
Alejandro Hernandez, who showed excellence in perseverance and determination, as well as inspiring excellence in the Campo Way. Bruno Goes, Inspiring Excellence, and I have a Voracious Reader Award. Sebastian Guzman, for an outstanding improvement in reading. Ellie Hobart, Presidential Silver and Inspiring Excellence. ECAT Korobelnikova, Inspiring Excellence, Presidential Gold. Donna Levy, for outstanding improvement in writing. Marina Martins Carnero, Presidential Silver and Inspiring Excellence. Luis Pavon Monthon, my Creative Thinker Award. Paolo Quagiotto, my Voracious Reader Award. Isabel Redondo Moro, Inspiring Excellence and Presidential Silver. Jose Saman Santana, Inspiring Excellence and Outstanding Improvement in Writing. Manuel Servino Rodriguez, Outstanding Improvement in Math. Chebin Song, Presidential Gold and Inspiring Excellence. We're going to take a quick class picture with 5A. Parents, you'll have another opportunity at the end to get photos with both classes together. If you need them closer, just tell me. Sure.
So every year I come in the first day of school, nervous. I remember the fifth graders from the year before, the ones that just left, and how mature they seemed in June, because they were a year older than this new group that's coming up in August. I spend an hour in my class making sure everything is set up. Then, with a big breath and an exhale, I make my way to the turfy to greet the new group. A million questions and images in my head. I must say, as I stand up here today, that first day is crystal clear in my head. However, I ask, why was I so worried? It has been a blast this year. The things that I love about teaching you all, probably you don't realize. I love hearing your little conversations with each other in lines, as I listen in on your group discussions, and as I secretly have one ear on your voices as I pretend to check my emails. That always gives me a chuckle. Also, I love to see the moment when you understand how to add fractions with unlike denominators, or the way your eyes light up as you figure out that unknown word. I love how you spell does as dose in August, as in she does not go to school. But now you can write, she does not go to school. And sentences way more complex than this. We learned about using commas correctly. What about, let's eat grandma, as opposed to, let's eat grandma. I've had so much pleasure being your teacher. I thank you all for putting up with all my no's. And I appreciate all the respect you have shown toward me, and I hope you know I think the world of you all. I think I can speak for many, maybe all the parents when I say this day is bittersweet, because I do have my wee little baby in this group. And that is becoming one of those middle schoolers she used to make so much fun of. I am sure last night a few parents crept into rooms to watch you all sleep and think how beautiful you are, and remember when you were about this big and your heads could fit in the palms of our hands. Well, I guess that is life, and that you are growing up faster than some of us parents want you to do. But again, that is life. As for you, you are probably pretty excited that this day is here and that you are transitioning to a new level and will not have to walk those dreaded lines anymore. So best of luck next year, and if you would line up for your certificates and awards. So for perfect attendance, we got 3 students in 5B this year, and Little side note, I went through kindergarten through 12th year without ever missing a day of school. So I hope I pushed some of these kids to get here even when they didn't feel like it. And so first, Pedro Matsui, who had outstanding progress. Arif Baskara, Inspiring Excellence, Presidential Award Gold, and Perfect Attendance. Ricardo Bracho, Presidential Award for Educational Achievement, Silver. Chantal Diab, Excellence in Perseverance and Determination, and Outstanding Improvement in Writing. Daniel Escalona, Outstanding Improvement in Writing. Sebastian Huff, Excellence in Creative Thinking. I think he's going to be an engineer. He doesn't know it yet. But I tried this name, couldn't get it. So we're doing Plan B, right? Diogo Magellan. Excellence in Perseverance and Determination, and Presidential Silver. And Jocelyn Andrade, Outstanding Improvement in Reading. Cassandra Peterson, Inspiring Excellence, and Presidential Gold. Mauro Quagliotto. Excellence in Perseverance, Outstanding Improvement in Math, and Perfect Attendance. Marta Redondo Moro, Inspiring Excellence, and Presidential Silver. Maya Rodriguez Clark, Inspiring Excellence, Presidential Gold, and Martha Posner Citizenship Award. I still remember this drawing in Arts Day. Irene Scotto, Excellence in Creative Thinking. Sofia Servino Rodriguez, Inspiring Excellence and Presidential Gold. I loved his stories. Sebastian Ciervo, Outstanding Improvement in Writing. Sungben Song, Inspiring Excellence and Presidential Gold. Okay. And Alejandro Villarreal, Outstanding Improvement in Math. Great job. Andreas Fulmer, Excellence in Research, Outstanding Improvement in Math. Last but not least, Manita Vadva, who also perfect attendance, outstanding improvement in math, and excellence in perseverance. I'd like to ask Mr. Cameron Jansen to come up and, whoop. Sorry. Photo. Sorry. Now I'd like to ask Mr. Jansen to come up and have a few words.
Good morning, fifth grade teachers, parents, and especially our grade 5 students. Students, it's an honor to be here today to celebrate your successful finish to elementary school education. You've had many wonderful memories over these past few years in elementary school, and we look forward to being part of many great memories in middle school. You've heard a number of times today how you're entering a new phase of your life, a phase where you'll be seeking more responsibility and seeking more independence. This is going to be, the next 3 years will be a time of tremendous change in your relationship with your parents, with your friends, how you view yourself, and how much your body changes. The middle school uses the Cougar Code to help our students make good choices and to be successful in middle school. The Cougar Code is based on 3 things: respect, responsibility, and be positive. The first value of respect is so important in middle school. Your friends are going to become more important to you over the next few years as you begin to construct your own identity. You will need to decide on a daily basis if you're going to be the type of person who has a positive identity by building up others, or a negative person who makes himself feel better by tearing people down. You're going to be challenged to treat your parents with respect, even as you struggle to develop your own identity. I urge you to continue to trust your parents. I remember very clearly a moment of my own in grade 7. I wanted desperately to go to to a graduation party for grade 12 students. This girl who I was dating had invited me, and I desperately thought it would be a very neat thing to be grown up and to go to this party. And guess what my parents said? No, they said no. And I was absolutely convinced as I sat in the back seat of the car with my arms folded and giving them the biggest scowl I could figure out, that they were going to ruin my life forever. In fact, I even told them that. Looking back now, I realized, although I didn't have a very good attitude, I did have a willingness to ultimately respect my parents' guidance in this area as well as others. It's very important, no matter what type of conflict we get in with our teachers or our parents, that we still remember to respect each other. The second value of the Cougar Code is responsibility. Independence is a two-sided coin. One side is more freedom, the other side is more responsibility. Small things like being able to walk independently to your classes or to the lunchroom, choose your own lunch menu, or to larger things like going on international trips and managing your relationships will all demand more responsibility. Being responsible also involves being willing to ask for guidance and help. It means learning to communicate your feelings and controlling your emotions. We have many wonderful teachers in the middle school who are dedicated to help you achieve your best in developing your responsibility. And finally, be positive. Middle school is a lot of fun, but that depends on all of us working together to make choices to be positive. Being positive is a choice, and people that choose to stay positive will lead to more satisfying lives. Be part of the fun. We want you to work hard and play hard in the middle school. In conclusion, we are very excited to welcome you to middle school, and we look forward to a great year.
I'd like to just take one moment to take the spotlight off of the students and thank another important component. Students, could you give your parents a round of applause? Parents, thank you so much for supporting them, for supporting us. We've really, really appreciated it. I'd like to also have a little bit extra thanks to our room moms. When I first heard of room moms, I thought they were for the students, but I've come to realize that they're actually probably to take care of Mr. Feller and I. So we have some parents who have helped plan different things, from today's lunch and party for the students to things throughout the whole year, and I can't thank you enough. But if I could have Anna Hobart please come up. If I could have Yayo Pavon please come up, and Fabiano Carnero please come up.
And Mrs. Castillo Escalona and Mrs. Matsui.
Of Mr. Feller and I?
Okay.
In one moment. Yeah. I would just like to invite Mr. Cipriano up for some closing remarks.
Thank you. I'm going to keep it short because I'm the only thing standing between most of you and a party, and I know that's not a good place for me to be in right now. Before I say a few words, there's some housekeeping items. We will have time immediately following my words to take some more pictures, so please don't go anywhere. Students, wait to hear directions from your teachers on where you're going and who's coming up. The next is passes. If you're leaving directly after the party, parents, you won't have to come to the elementary office to pick up a pass to get off campus. The teachers have a pretty nice stack of those to save you some time. And finally, the party. The party is usually in the Star Plaza, but because of the puffballs floating through the air this week, it's been moved to the atrium of the Early Childhood Building. Arif, when you gave your analogy of you being trees and sending seeds off, I couldn't help but think that sometimes you're like the tree in the Star Plaza, sending maybe more seeds than you're intending to. My first year at ECA, some of you were here in nursery. Who has been here since nursery at ECA? Stand up. So you guys are like me. We came to ECA in the same year, and we will be leaving this chapter of our lives in the same year as you head off to middle school. And it's an interesting place to be in. There's sort of a sweet and sour feeling to it. It is sad and sour in a way for myself, knowing that I'll be leaving such a beautiful community. And I know that for you all, it's gonna be a little sad and a little hard leaving the safety and the comfort of elementary school. We're both in the same place of that nervousness, of wondering what that next step is going to be like. And so I can very much feel where you're coming from right now. But I do think in the end that what stands out above all is the sweetness and the happiness and that satisfaction that you're feeling as you grow up and you mature and you move on into such a great new chapter of your lives. And so I do wish you all the best, and I can only say that I know exactly how you're feeling right now. So great job, 5th grade class of 2015. And with that, there will be some photo opportunities, so please wait for some directions from your teachers. Hope to see you all at the party.
Drink iced tea. We go summer, summer, summertime. We hear cicadas, we feel mosquitoes bite. We are hot all day, we are hot all night. It's summer, 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 summertime. It's summer, 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 summertime. We have water fights, we swim in the pool, we learn lots of English at summer school. It's summer, 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 summertime. It's summer, 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 summertime. We go on vacation with our family. Summer is fun for you, it's fun for me. It's summer, 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 summertime. It's summer, 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 summertime. It's summer, 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 summertime. It's summer, 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 summertime.
I think this is probably the first time this record has been played on the air. And it's